grammar for a great you. The word great is repeated twice. And it shows what kind of English grammar classes you're going to get here and how it will impact you. Hello everyone. Today we are going to study about adjectives, and the word great is an adjective. So what does adjective actually do? It adds. It adds to the meaning of a noun. And it invokes different thoughts and it helps us to understand a noun better. Let's try it. I write a noun, leader. A plain, simple noun, leader. The moment I say political, you understand the domain of his leadership. I use the word clumsy. You feel, oh no, I don't want to follow him. You use the word dynamic. I better follow him. Bad leader, keep a distance. Silent leader probably leads with his example. Old leader talks about his age. So if you notice, when I used these adjectives with the noun leader, it invoked all different kind of thought process. That's exactly what an adjective does. It's a very interesting and an important part of speech. And in today's session, we are going to study about the types of adjectives. I've listed them out for you over here. So we have adjectives of quality, quantity, adjective of number, also called as numeral adjective, demonstrative, interrogative, emphasizing, and exclamatory. So let's look at each one of them. We'll begin with adjective of quality. Just like the word, it tells you what kind of a person is or what kind of a thing you have. It can include the shape, the size, the origin, the color. Let's pick up a few examples. I write a few nouns over here. Mountains. Then I write another noun, table. Then I write another one, night. And I'm going to put adjectives before it. I can choose rocky mountains, wooden table, starlit night. These three adjectives which I've used over here, rocky, wooden, starlit, talks about what kind of mountains, table, night we are talking about. Such adjectives are called as adjectives of quality. Even certain nouns such as Indian tea, Russian Revolution, French wines. Again over here, the words which I've used before, Indian, French, which suggest nationality, they also come under adjective of quality. Let's move on to the next one. Adjective of quantity. Answers the question, how much? He has little intelligence. I had some rice. We had enough exercise. No more, please. If you look at these three examples and we pick up the adjectives from them, little, some, enough. All the three of them tell us how much. Does he have lots of intelligence? Little. Did I have lots of rice? Some. You can measure it. That's called as the adjective of quantity. Moving on to the next one, adjective of number. And as I mentioned before, you also call it as the numeral adjective. Further classified as definite, indefinite, distributive. That's not all. We still classify this. Definite is classified as cardinal and ordinal. Now let's learn it in a simple way. When I talk about cardinal, definite, numeral, they are just plain numbers, something that you can count. 2 apples, 3 lessons. So words such as 1, 2, 4, they fall under the category of cardinal, definite, numeral. Okay, not much to remember, just to know that it denotes exact number. When I move on to this ordinal number, ordinal adjectives, it tells you about the order of things. For example, first, second. Let's write that. First, second, last. How will you classify them? As numeral adjective. Adjective of number. You want to be more specific? You would say they are ordinal adjectives. Indefinite numeral adjective will not denote the exact number. These adjectives include the ones which you already studied under adjective of quantity. So which are those words? All, no, some, certain. Shall we make some sentences? All men must die. He has no sense. Can I have some silence, please? Certain drinks don't agree with his stomach. These words will be categorized as indefinite numeral adjective. The third one, distributive. Distributive is when you want to talk about everyone in a specific number. Words such as each, every, neither, either, they come under the category of distributive adjectives. So with that, we finished with quantity. We already did that, and now we finish with number. We go on to the fourth type of adjective, and that is demonstrative adjective. Very simple and a sweet one. So let's write the heading demonstrative. And these are those adjectives which does this job, points out. So you have words such as this, these, that, those. Sometimes even the words like such, even yonder. So let's begin with majorly these four. This, these are the adjectives which point out. This duster, this whiteboard, these days. When the word this and these comes, it denotes to something closer to the speaker. When we use adjectives like that and those, it denotes something away from the speaker. Such trouble was not expected. You're specifying, you're pointing out to a specific kind of trouble. That is why even the word such would be classified as demonstrative adjective. Yonder was used in Old English. It means over there. Not used much, but yes, you classify it as demonstrative adjective. Now we move on to the next one, interrogative adjectives. 3 simple sentences. What kind of a goalkeeper is he? We don't know the answer, we can guess it. Which way should I go? Whose book is that? Whose book is that? I think you'll get this easily. Words like what, which, whose, when used exactly before a noun. And it is used to ask a question. We classify them as interrogative adjectives. I repeat, these question words like what, which, whose, when they come exactly before a noun and they're used to ask a question, they are classified as interrogative adjectives. Next one, emphasizing adjectives. 2 simple words, just for emphasizing. Mind your own business, the word own. This is the very question I was asking. The word very. So this word very, the word own, which are basically used to emphasize, will be categorized as emphasizing adjectives. Sometimes the word what is used before a noun, and that together that phrase ends with an exclamatory mark. What a problem. There we go. What a blessing. Here, the word what is used as an exclamatory adjective. So that was all about the different types of adjectives that we have. Let's see how much we learned. I'm going to write down a few sentences over here. Maybe you can take them down. He lived a grand life and died a glorious death. Good one, isn't it? Second, a tiny leak can sink a great ship. We'll take two small sentences now. I have enough sugar. Fourth one, we don't have enough spoons. If you would like, you can pause the video for some time, mark the adjectives for yourselves, and then even categorize them, and then you can restart. Okay, shall we check the answers? The first one, he lived a grand life and died a glorious death. Grand and glorious are the adjectives. Both of them talk about the quality of life, the quality of death. Adjectives of quality. Second one, a tiny leak can sink a great ship. Tiny and great, once again the adjective of quality. I have enough sugar. The adjective is enough. We don't have enough spoons. The adjective is enough again. But when you classify them, it's going to be different. I have enough sugar. Here the adjective enough is the adjective of quantity. It tells you how much sugar. Secondly, sugar is used as an uncountable noun, and so enough comes under adjective of quantity. In the last example, we don't have enough spoons. Spoons, countable nouns. So the word enough over here would be the adjective of number. Again, it does not tell you exactly how many spoons. So you will classify it as indefinite numeral adjectives. To just get a little bit more on countable and uncountable nouns, you can watch the video types of noun. That's all from my end. Do subscribe to this channel and also click the bell icon for further notification. I will be greatly encouraged. I will be greatly encouraged. What do you think about the word encouraged? Do you think it's an adjective which I have used over here? You can put it in the comment. Thank you so much.